Alright guys, I know it's been a while since I posted anything, but I've been busy for the past few months. The last month I was moving, and then the couple months before that I was trying to finish stuff and get stuff knocked out the way before I moved. But now, got everything done, I'm moved in, and I just need to go through and organize the garage so I can get back to working on my car and working on other people's stuff, making some more videos for y'all. And I kind of got some stuff where I want it. I got this cool little organizing bolt bin over here. I have a workbench where I want it. Got that kind of good to go. But the rest of it is just a mess. And to help with it, I know that I need to build me some shelves. Originally, I was looking at buying some shelves, but a decent shelf that's 8 foot long, 6 foot high, 2 feet deep. They're like at least 200 bucks. A lot of them are like 250, 280, 300 bucks for a good shelf. I want something that can hold a lot of weight. So I was thinking that may be a lot cheaper to just build me one. And I actually happened to get these two pieces of wood for free. These probably would have only been about 40 bucks, maybe like 20 bucks for each sheet anyway, but still 40 bucks for free. So then all I needed was 2x4s. So I went ahead and got me 20 2x4s. I only needed 19, but if I mess one up or something, I don't want to have to go make a whole nother trip. So I went ahead and got 20, and this was 80 bucks. This is treated wood, rated. This is like outdoor, like this is good stuff. It is the lower quality, but it's gonna last me a long time. It's not gonna rot. That's the main thing I was concerned about. So it's 80 bucks for 20 2x4s, 8 foot long. So my plan here is to build a 4-tier shelf. So I'm gonna cut each of these in half. So that's gonna give me 4 shelves that are 8 foot long. And these aren't quite 48, these are like 44. So each shelf is only gonna be 22 inches deep instead of 24, but it really doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna use all these to build me, like I said, 4 shelves high, but the bottom shelf is gonna be spaced, I think it was like 15 inches off the ground, so that I can put a bunch of these underneath the shelf too. So I'm basically getting a 5-tier shelf. Most shelves you see, the bottom shelf is on the floor, but I think that's a complete waste because why not just put the stuff on the floor? So it's gonna be a 4-tier shelf, but I'm gonna be able to put 5 things, in that area. And then after I get it built, I might change as I'm building it, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep it simple for now. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna add to it, add some pegboard. I have a bunch of these things, I don't know where they are, but to like hold my tools and stuff like that. So I'm definitely gonna modify the shelf at least sometime in the future. That's another reason I want to go with wood. It's really easy. I can just screw stuff to it, add to it, and build up. I could build another shelf that comes, because I'm gonna put it like right here. So I could build another shelf that comes up and over, because I'm gonna put this workbench, it has pegboard, I wanna put it right here. So I could build another shelf that comes up and goes over that if I want to. Really easy to work with. And then easy to take apart too. I mean, it's just, a few screws. So first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and open the garage. I'm gonna lay all these 2x4s out and kind of pick and choose where I want them to go. Because like this one, I don't want to see that this one's missing that corner right there. So I'm gonna pick all the good ones for all the outside feet. Another thing that I'm gonna do a little differently is I'm gonna have 8 feet all the way around, compared to most people just do 4, but because I want to put a lot of weight on it, if I just did 4 over time, I think the shelves would start to sag like that. I've seen that a lot. So then the solution is, okay, just do 6, do 2 in the middle, problem solved. But with the dimension of the storage containers, I want to do 3 wide. I can't fit 4. So I'm gonna do 3 wide. So then if I have a beam right in the middle, that middle one is gonna be really hard to get out, because I'm gonna have to take the side one out and then slide it around that beam and get it out. But if I do 2 beams, I can do 1 on this side, 1 in between, and then 1 on that side, and they can all come in and out easily. And that will also make the shelf super strong. And then I also got these little feet right here on Amazon. Probably wasn't necessary, but they're just little rubber feet, rubber caps that'll go on the 2x4s. So it'll just make it a little nicer sitting on the ground. It won't be wood to the concrete. It'll have a little cushion. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start kind of planning this out, figuring out how exactly I want to get it done. All right, so I got my 4 shelves made. You can see on the bottom side, it's just a simple 2x4 frame. I got 2 8-footers, and I got 4 horizontal pieces right here. They ended up being a weird measurement. They were 18 1/4, but that's just because that's related to the size that this plywood ended up being after I cut it in half, because it was already cut. It was like 42 inches or 41 3/4, something like that. So that's just a weird number because that's just what I had to work with. But like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, they're all done. And then I got my legs right here. So all I need to do is clear some space. I'll probably assemble it right here for now and then shuffle stuff around later. But I just need to find a way to stand these vertical and then put the shelves where I want them as far as height, and then screw them in and work my way up. So I'm gonna try and figure out the best way to do that, but for now I'm gonna take a little break, eat some food, and then I'm gonna come back to it. All right, so I got the shelf all knocked out. Wasn't too bad. I did run into a couple problems towards the end. When it came time to put these last 4 legs on, I noticed that all these shelves had warped from screwing them in on the other side. So I had to get a piece of wood and kind of pry it in between and spread these shelves apart before I could screw these in, but it wasn't too bad. I just used an extra 2x4 on my jack to kind of finagle it to make it work. And then after that, after I had it locked in, just put the screws in and it was good to go. All the feet ended up lining up pretty good. I kind of eyeballed those. I mean, I measured them, but I just, I wasn't too precise with it. Once I put the rubber feet on there, it won't matter anyway if they have a little bit of differences. But I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with how everything fits. So you can see this bottom shelf right here, the tote fits perfectly. You got about 1/2 inch. And then on these other shelves, my bigger totes fit a little less, about 1/4 inch. But I like it. They come in and out easily. They fit between these 2 2x4s very nicely, compared to if I did one in the middle, then it would have been kind of annoying dealing with that. But for now, I think that's it. There's a couple things I still need to do. I still need to run extension cords kind of around, and I want to run air. I want to have like an air spool mounted somewhere right here to air up my tires outside pretty easily, and still got a lot of work to do. But this was definitely a good start. This will help me save some space. Ideally, all this stuff plus more can go on these shelves and kind of help me out as far as space. But I was gonna do this anyway, so I just figured I'd go ahead and film it, make a little video out of it. Hopefully soon I'll get back to the regular content, get back working on my Honda, maybe some bike stuff too. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.